Hi and welcome to Developer Learning Zone. This is the next video in the Git series, and in this video I'm going to run through branching. So in previous videos I explained about the master and main branch. This is the default branch that's created when you create your repo. The benefit of branching is you can use it to create features for your script, your website, your application, and it kind of keeps it self-contained at a point in time that you branch from. So we can create a new branch and give it a name. So let's say feature 1, and then down at the bottom you've got the IDE is updated to say which feature branch you're on. So if we now do git branch, you can see that we have two branches locally, master and feature 1, and you can switch between them just clicking on the button again and clicking back on master. And if we do git branch again, you can see that it's switched to master. Switch back to feature 1. This time I'm going to update some of the readme. So we'll see again there's a bad space there. Capitalize the S and save that. So we can now jump back to the git changes and see that the readme has been updated. We can stage that with the plus. We can say updated documentation, and we can commit. Next is to publish a branch. So this branch doesn't currently exist in the GitHub origin, so we'll click publish branch, and it goes away and publishes that branch on GitHub. So if we jump back to GitHub, you'll now see that it's showing a feature 1 branch has had new pushes. So if we drop down on the branch, you can see view all branches, and you can see that the active branch is currently feature 1. So since we're talking about branches, it would be a good time to discuss pull requests as well. So pull requests are a way of requesting someone to compare and review your code. So in GitHub, you can click compare and pull request. It's automatically picked feature 1 because it knows that's the one you were working on. You're then going to want it to be merged back into your master branch. So any changes that you've made to feature 1 then come into the master branch, and it'll take the last commit message that you've put, so you can add more information, updated readme, etc. You can also create it as a draft pull request, so it might not be quite ready yet and you're still working on it, but it's a good way of easily showing changes. So I'm just going to create the pull request because I'm finished with this documentation update. It also, if you scroll down, shows you the differences, and if there were multiple files that were changed, you'd see multiple files and the changes below. There's also metadata that you can update on this. So for instance, reviewers, I might ask Rich to review my code. I might just assign myself so that it's easy to find the pull requests that I've created. For labels, there's some that are default out of the box, but you can add your own. So for this, I'm just going to put documentation. Projects, you can actually create a set of a project or multiple projects and create issues and assign kind of tasks to a certain kind of goal that you've got, and add milestones to that as well, but we'll go into those in another video in the future. So I'll create a pull request, and it'll show you the information that I've just set. So it's currently saying that it's required a review, and this is from Rich. Since I haven't got Rich on the call, I'm going to I can't add myself as a reviewer. Because I'm the free account. Yeah. So when it comes to the reviewing, you can set yourself as a reviewer usually, and then come in and actually have a look at the files that have changed. Click on review changes, and you can actually give your feedback, so be it a comment, so you could say this is spelled wrong or you need to add more information. You can approve the pull request. For the free accounts, the pull request authors can't approve their own pull request, but you could say approve and then save it, or you could actually request changes and call out lines, so you could say actually I wouldn't like this to be shown, and you can say add a single comment. I'll say start a review, but I'll probably not letters because okay, yeah, it's just not letting us approve. So comment, left comment and code, and then that'll start the review. So as you can see, my comments are then added to this PR, and then you could have a discussion about it. You could go back and forth with your colleague, and then if it's resolved, just resolve the conversation, and then that closes that. Once someone's actually approved your review, you can then actually merge this into your main branch or master branch. And there's different options for this, so you can create a merge commit, which merges all of the different commits that you've got into the main branch. There's squash, which I quite like doing, so if we'd made multiple commits, it would squash all of them down to one single commit and push that into the main branch, or you can rebase. So I'm going to squash and merge, not that it makes much difference because we've only got one commit here, but we'll do that and then squash. This will then close the PR, but the branch is still in existence. So if you look there, you've still got the feature one branch, which you probably wouldn't want anymore. So you can delete it in this branches list, or if you go to the PR itself, as you saw before, there's a delete branch option, and that just keeps everything nice and clean. And we can go back to code, and you can see we're back to master. There's no branches anymore, and that PR is now in the history. Final thing is clean up in your local setup. So as you can see, Git branch has two branches which doesn't match or reflect the one in GitHub. So you can go back to your master branch, and then you can do a git pull. This will pull down and make the changes, and then we want to delete this branch, so you can do this with an easy command of git branch dash capital D dash capital D, and then the name of the branch. So you can type that in if you want. You could copy and paste it if it's a long branch name. Just press enter. It'll say that the branch has been deleted, and now if we run git branch again, we've got the single master branch. And that's that for this video. Thanks very much.